Yeah.
Oh, Derek, that's good. And it takes all of it.
Okay, what happened?
Oh, somebody aired down the tire too far.
Well, how far is too far?
Well, far enough I fell off the bead.
Oh well, we'll get you fixed up. Morning, cameraman Gene here, on his way to the Trollhagen ski area. Going to the Memorial Off-Road Rally hosted by the Minnesota Go Four-Wheelers. Going to be helping Eric doing some retrieving. Also have some special guests showing up. I see you have this sticker on here that says "Live a Great Story." What's that all about?
You'll have to ask Dinah. Those are hers.
Live a Great Story. What's that sticker all about?
Well, instead of just sitting around home and, kind of floating through life, we're out here traveling the country and hitting the trails and the rocks and the mud and having a good time and living a good story.
That sounds good.
Ross Street? No, they just did it with the Ultimate Off-Road Adventure.
Oh yeah, that was Ross Street.
Was that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris went to school with a gal whose husband's really big into off-roading.
Oh, okay.
And so he invited us out, and he knows that park. He knows all the owners. Really, really good friend there, and just showed us. It was amazing. It's an old coal mine pit, open pit, and so all the overburden, all that stuff is what you're wheeling on. So there's a river. They call it the river, but it's a river of like 20 miles of boulders.
Oh, yeah,
They just dumped them all in,
Awesome.
and we just kept zigzagging back across it because going down the middle of it, we weren't built for it.
Come
Where'd you
on.
mark it?
Mark it on your side.
Parks are always good.
Oh yeah. The sad thing is, I was going to bring my welder and my grinder and all that, but I tried to make it a lighter trip. We normally have everything, including the kitchen sink.
Well, you've got friends in Wisconsin.
I can come straight now.
No, I did that because one of these half cut. Don't matter, that one was half cut.
Right at rod now.
Yeah, I gotta go measure the height on that one.
Tape.
This is a different version of an ichrometer.
Yeah.
It's a ready rod.
This is the
ichrometer.
Texas style. We make
Yeah,
a little finger mark.
Yes, we do. 11 inches.
Yep, sound good to me. Now we brought the RC trucks up, everything. I was gonna bring my Cherokee up, but when I watched the videos and everything else, it looked like a lot of mud. And I was like, yeah, the Cherokee's more for rocks. Blazer's more for
But
mud.
when you get across the road, it's all rock,
Yeah.
no mud. Once you get out of some of the core lower part of the valley and up, there's no mud. So it's not Alabama,
Right, that's
right?
the good thing about a
Alabama
dual
mud
purpose
fest,
truck,
right?
so.
Which those are a ton of fun, but it's a little bit of everything.
Right.
So you grew up? Where'd you say? I thought you said Katy,
Outside of
right?
Houston. Well, Katie's the other side. I'm up in you know where Cleveland State area is?
Yeah.
I'm in a little small town called Tarkington, in between the two.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, we're an hour northeast of Houston.
Yeah.
Katie's the opposite side of Houston.
Yeah.
They're too rich for us. We don't make that much money.
I don't think of Katy like that either. But I grew up on a farm about 30 miles west of Lubbock, in between Lubbock and the New Mexico border.
All the time in that oversized road. Make one more.
specialty tool.
So when you came up here, what happened to you on the way up?
So we got a late start because, you know, wife and kid had to get out of school, and then we took off and started making our way up here. And we were
What day was that?
That was Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Well, we left Wednesday, supposed to leave Wednesday morning. We left Wednesday around 4 o'clock, started our journey up here. At midnight, we made it to Oklahoma City, and I felt the steering wheel shaking on the truck. We pulled over, got diesel, and I'm walking around checking all my tires and hubs like I always do, and the belt separated on my front left tire.
Oh.
So we got us a motel, and it was not the nicest area of town. Like, cops were called, all kinds of crap that night. I pretty much
It wasn't by
slept in my
you,
truck.
right?
No.
Oh, no.
It wasn't on me.
There's some nuts and bolts in there. Oh, you got some.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Chase those down real quick.
So I didn't really sleep much that night to begin with, and we got up 7 o'clock in the morning, went to Discount Tire. They didn't have the right size tire for the truck, so we actually had to get a bigger tire, and they put it on the back right, and we continued on. Last night we got to Faribault, Minnesota, where my wife's from, or her sister lives. We got there, and I felt the steering wheel shaking again. Woke up this morning, another belt separating on the front tire.
Oh, wonderful.
The third one has happened to me in the last 3 months on those tires. Tires got 23,000 miles on them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And his socket out of there. Chase these down.
Socket here one box.
Kind of happy. Usually I have to chase it frame. Now I just chased myself on the next.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we got there about 11:30 last night. Thankfully enough, she made us dinner. So we got to eat dinner, went to bed, got up this morning. Nobody has a tire, can't get the tire until Tuesday. So it's like, all right, cool. We're gonna make the trip. So I went ahead and Walmart parking lot and changed the front tire in the truck, put my spare on it, just to make the journey here.
We can relate to that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we can.
And like I was telling my wife's sister, I was like, I keep brand new tires on the trailers, brand new tires on the trucks, and I'm always having tire issues, and I don't know why.
Well,
Sounds like
They don't like.
maybe it's that black cloud that's made out of rubber.
Forever. And we still have tire problems. Bang, bang.
My biggest problem is, I think, is I have friends of mine that are doing the videos for me,
Uh-huh.
and so we don't get things out as timely order as I would like to, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand.
I would like to see a video, you know, once a week, whatever, because I got lots of content. But, you know, nobody has ever invested as much into it as you are.
True that.
They have lives, they have things that they do, so it's trying to make everything work a lot harder than people think it is. To have a full-time job and career and do all this. I mean, the people that get to do it for a living every day, that's awesome.
Well,
I would love to be able to wheel every day for a living. If I could ever get to there, that's the goal, you know.
yeah, well, that's kind of, take a look at it. Some of the people that you've watched on our videos, they always,
They all started somewhere.
They started somewheres and eventually built it to, you know, so it's something
Yes,
you
sir.
build.
Yes, sir, it is. Like right now, I've got events and stuff that I'm trying to put on. Like June 17th, I'm doing a paper race. And no, not supposed to have that kind of language on
Yeah,
YouTube, but doing a
we can bleep it.
yeah, crap box race, whatever,
Yeah.
where it's just a bunch of beaters. You know, trying to make it to where us poor people can afford to go race. And that's all it is. It's literally an event for us who don't have the money to build $100,000 rigs and everything else. We can go just out in the woods, go beat them up, have a good time, run into each other, and putting a little payout on it. I'm trying to get some bands out there and everything else. Just try to make a little show of it, and maybe if it works out and does good, we'll take it to a couple other parks, a couple other places, maybe a couple other states with it. Let everybody get involved in it. There's $500 beaters everywhere. They're getting harder to come by, but they're everywhere.
Okay, so you've got things tied up in knots. Now we're going to get the metal pieces.
Sir. Now we're making the metal pieces to actually get it to go through and lock down the way they want it locked down. Like I said, we don't do things this safely in Texas.
Well, hopefully we can give you some good habits. What is the name of your YouTube channel?
It's Pure Insanity Off-Road.
Pure Insanity Off-Road.
Yes, sir. Sticker on the back of the truck.
Hey, he was right. It does say Pure Insanity Off-Road. Oh dear.
It's Saturday morning, and people are heading out on the trails down here at the Memorial Off-Road Weekend. And somebody let a little too much air out of their tires.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek, that's good. And it takes all of it.
Okay, what happened?
Oh, somebody aired down the tire too far.
Well, how far is too far?
Well, far enough, I fell off the bead.
Oh well, we'll get you fixed up.
And noticed when they were in the line here that too much air was let out and they popped the bead. So we'll see if we can get them aired up so they can hit the trails and have some fun today.
Best investment, tire gauge.
They look so weird with that tire.
Well, that's just some of the stuff that happens at camp in between recoveries. Thanks for watching, BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you out in the woods.